MPP peeps. I got to be a little quiet today. Actually, we came down to San Diego for the week just to try something new. And the setup here is not ideal. The bedrooms are right next to this kitchen here, so I got to talk quietly. And it is 6 a.m. here in San Diego. So we're gapping up this morning, as we seem to always do as of late, and we're about at 39.44 on the ES, on the NQs. We're at 13,856. So we're still climbing. And if we go to the SPX, I'm still looking at this 39.80 and then possibly an overthrow to this 41.60. But as we start entering this 39.80 area where it looks like we're going to be entering today, I definitely am not looking at putting on a lot of long exposure at this 39.80 level. It's just we're now getting to the point where a correction is imminent. Okay, it's coming. It's just a matter of when. Now, this market can overthrow another 100 or so points. 150 points. It's very possible that we get panic buying as people who've been on the sidelines this entire time realize, uh-oh, this market's getting away from me, and all that money goes in. Okay, and that's when you get your overthrow market, and we could get that, but I'm definitely starting to get pretty cautious at this 39.80. And I think we might even hit that this morning, the way this market looks. So let's see how the market reacts to this 39.80. And I expect at least a consolidation there. And then if we want to go one wave higher, I think we can catch some nice longs. We got a few ready to rock trades that we'll go over, but we have a few nice longs to make some money in case this market wants to keep going. All right, let's look at those ready to rock lists. So this first one, Amazon. At some point, guys, if this market's going to continue higher, I think this Amazon is finally going to get off his butt and get moving. If it can get back above the 10 SMA, which is currently at 33.17, if it can get back above there, we're going to get long to try to go for this 3,900. It's due for its last wave up. It doesn't necessarily have to do it, but it is due. So if this thing can get going, I think it could be a nice ride. BLDP came up on my scanners, very strong uptrend, pulled back to his 0.236 retrace. If it can get back above this 10 SMA, I like it long, going for 46. Earnings are March 3rd. So this would be a pre-earnings run-up trade. Next up, we got FUBO. I liked this one last week. Didn't quite trigger. But this week, if it can get back above its 10 SMA, above this downtrend line, I like this one long to 71, possibly 86. GRTS. Okay, this one, huge volume coming in, enormous volume, and we're pulling all the way back to the 0.618 retrace from this bottom to this top. Now, if it can get some momentum coming back into it, RSI is already turning up. If it can get back above this 10 SMA, I like this one for a bounce to 22. Okay. IPOE. Okay, this one is a SPAC. A lot of big names are in this IPOE. It's pulled back to its uptrend line, back to the 0.618 retrace from this low to this high. It's bounced, and if it can get back above this 10 SMA, back above Friday's high, I like this one long for the next wave up to this 31 area. RVP, okay, it's a nice move the last few weeks, and it's pulled back to its 0.382 retrace from the low to the high. If it can get back above this 10 SMA, I think this one has another wave up to 24-ish. Earnings, March 27th. So this is a pre-earnings run-up trade as well. And this X, guys, is really starting to look good. It's bouncing off this 0.50 retrace from this low to this high, and trying to get back above this 10 SMA. It's actually at around 17 this morning. So this one could trigger even this morning. I like this name. I think you could start moving again. To the 0.618 retrace from this high to this low is 21. That'd be my first target. And if we bottomed here, I think we could head to 30. So even though this is a lot fewer names than normal, it is a good list if this market wants to continue moving higher, which it looks like it does. It's a good list to make money from, because we're buying stocks that are retraced and are now starting to head higher. So that is the list. And before we go, let's look at the celebrate the $50,000 mark in the BTC. Hit my target to a T and it's already pulled back. So I think there's going to be some consolidation here after this 50,000, maybe even a pullback. I wouldn't mind a pullback to jump back in and buy some more Bitcoin. But this 50,000 looks like it might be tough to get over in the short term. All right, guys, any questions? Anything you want me to go over? Anybody else? Fantastic. Okay. Well, I will see you guys at close. Until then, don't trade for thrills. Just consistently make those dollar bills. See you guys.